Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to my lowest calorie kitchen. My name is Alex and I'm the complete winner of this limited edition bling bling, which not only costs an arm and a leg, it makes me look funny, it makes me talk funny, and above all else, it hurts like a motherfucker. But that won't stop us from making today's recipe, because we're gonna be making an awesome lava cake, man. Are you excited for this one? Because I surely am. I've been eating these every single day for the past 2 weeks and I just can't get enough of them. So if you like lava cake, then stick around and let's see how we can make this. If you don't like lava cake, then roll the intro. So when I say I'm making a lava cake, I mean I'm making a real lava cake. You know, I don't mess around with these. So when I say I do a certain recipe, I make the real deal. I'm so disappointed in many of the anabolic creators out there that made a lava cake that is not really a lava cake. I mean, it's that mug cake we all know, where you mix a bunch of protein powder, some casein, a bit of water, microwave it for 2 minutes and done. That's a lava cake. Oh no, my friend, that's not a lava cake. And another thing that really bugs me is when I see a creator holding a real lava cake in the thumbnail, and when you click on it, he makes a mug cake. And it's nothing like the thumbnail he showed. If you wanna make a lava mug cake, then call it for what it is. Don't call it a lava cake, show a real lava cake in the thumbnail, and then show up with a mug cake you even eat out of the mug. Come on. Here is a good example of how you should go about it. Ethan Harold's lava cake puffs. He didn't slap them together, toss them in a ramekin and call it a real lava cake. He called it lava cake puffs. He called them for what they are. He called the recipe for what it is. He just as well could have put the batter in a ramekin and call it a lava cake. But he didn't do that. And I really appreciate that. So be sure to check out Ethan's lava cake puffs. Okay, so if you want to see a real lava cake, not a mug cake, not a microwave lava cake, then let's get right to the needed ingredients. Okay you guys, so as usual I laid out everything we're gonna need right here, and the ingredients are chocolate whey protein powder, casein protein powder, some Dutch cocoa powder, white flour, baking powder, a bit of table salt, vanilla and coffee extracts, 0 calorie sweetener. I use erythritol, I just mash into a fine powder. I don't have access to Swerve confectioners, but if you can get Swerve, use Swerve confectioners. Some unsweetened applesauce. This is homemade, of course, so if you wanna learn how to make homemade applesauce, then check out this video where you can make some delicious applesauce with no preservatives that tastes better and is way healthier for you. Next we're gonna need some egg whites, a bit of skimmed milk, and a bit of chocolate syrup. That's it for the ingredients. For the tools we're gonna need a kitchen scale to measure everything out. It's over there. Not gonna get it now. We're gonna need a bowl, a sifter, and a whisk to mix everything up. And of course you'll need an oven to bake them, which you should preheat now at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius. But there is one more thing, and I know this sucks, but you will need to make some anabolic Nutella, and you will need to freeze it overnight, man. I know guys, I know. But trust me, it's worth it. So this is how I freeze my Nutella and how I portion it, because we will just be adding 10 grams per lava cake, so I'm using an ice tray. Here's what it looks like. So this is one portion of the Nutella. It will make 11 lava cakes. So one portion will be enough for 11 cakes. So I know that's a bummer, we have to wait for this to freeze, but otherwise the lava portion of the lava cake will not be runny, will be baked along with the batter, and we don't want that. We need this frozen solid. And that's that. Let's start mixing it up. And I forgot to tell you, we're gonna need something to bake these in. Ramekins, of course. These are just the standard size ramekins. There are 3 sizes available. There's the small, the medium and the large. These are the medium kind, so just the regular ramekins will do. Okay, so if you watch my videos, you already know how this goes. We'll add the dry ingredients first, then mix in the wet, and then we bake. So let's begin with the dry ingredients. I've already placed the sifter into the bowl, so it's more easy to get this all sifted. So we'll begin with the table salt, and of course this won't be picked up by the scale unless we add it all at the same time. So I just ground it up in my hand, and once we add it to the scale, we get 1 gram. That's how you can trick these scales. Next, we're gonna be adding 20 grams of cocoa powder. Then we're gonna add 20 grams of our powdered erythritol, 15 grams of regular white flour, 15 grams of whey, 10 grams of casein, and last but not least, 2 grams of baking powder. Now we'll just give this a quick shake and smash all of these in, and we'll give these a quick stir. And now we can add our wet ingredients. 50 milliliters of egg whites, 50 grams of unsweetened applesauce, 2 grams of vanilla extract, and 3 grams of coffee extract. You already know this, coffee enhances the chocolate flavor, so that's why we're adding coffee extract, and we're not adding real coffee because we don't want the acidity in our mix, we just want the coffee taste. Next we'll be adding 30 milliliters of skimmed milk. You can replace this with cashew milk, almond milk, whatever milk you want to use. And last but not least, 20 grams of our 0-calorie chocolate syrup. And the final mix. We're just going gentle. We don't want to overmix this as usual. If we're not gentle, the cake will not rise as much, so we need to be gentle here and try not to overmix this. Whisk just enough until everything is mixed properly. Don't overmix this, don't go crazy on the mixing. This is the consistency you get. And this makes 2 lava cakes, so we'll need 2 ramekins. But we'll need to get a bit creative with this because there is an issue. Because I added casein, it will raise to about double the size, and then once you get it out of the oven, it will come back to its original shape. So if we don't do something about the ramekin, the lava cake will just flow over the container. So what we can do is use parchment paper. You cut out a circle for the bottom of the ramekin, because this will stick to the ramekin no matter how much oil you add to it. Trust me, I tried. You need parchment paper on the bottom as well. And the interesting part is this. We're making ourselves a larger container. So when these rise, they won't flow over the ramekin. They're just sheets I cut up. And you can loosely set them in here because they will settle once we add the batter in the ramekin. Now we're just gonna transfer half of this batter at first. Slow and steady, we don't need to rush the process. It's a bit of a hustle, it's not anything you can do, it's just arts and crafts, man. Now we will place the Nutella in the middle. And because I took so long filming, the Nutella is already defrozen, but I'm not waiting another hour for it to freeze again. We'll just be placing the Nutella in the middle, and it should be frozen solid. It's semi-frozen for me, but this happens because I'm filming and this took a shitload of time, and the Nutella actually got to defrost. It's semi-frozen for me, but it should still work. Just add it right there in the middle, and we'll add the rest of the batter on top of it. This is much easier now once the base is set, because the parchment paper is wider. You don't have to be as precise as before. I know it looks strange right now, but bear with me, guys. The result is what matters. Now we'll bake these at 350 degrees for 15 minutes. And here is what they look like fresh out of the oven. When they start forming a crack on top, when that crack starts to form, you know that's your cue, you need to get this out of the oven. Now we'll just need to let this cool down, and we can make a quick decoration and a taste test. And if you don't have the time to make it all fancy like, just cram a piece of parchment paper in there. This is the practical method rather than the fancy one. It looks ugly, but it gets the job done. And here we go, guys, my favorite part of the video, the taste test. That certainly looks like a lava cake to me. But before we dig in, let's check the calories and macros first. The recipe made 2, but for one of these lava cakes, we're looking at 154 calories, 16.5 grams of protein, 14 grams of carbs, and just 2 grams of fat. I'd say those are pretty good macros for a lava cake, man. It's a Nutella lava cake. But let's see if the taste is on point, because looks and calories don't count for much if the taste is not good. So let's see. Get some of that fudginess from the center. Now that is a good cake, man. That tastes chocolatey, it tastes fudgy, it's an intense chocolate flavor. It's everything you want in an anabolic lava cake, man. This is the real deal. It's not a microwave mug lava cake. It's the real lava cake. A bit of a crust on the outside, soft and chewy interior. And if my Nutella was frozen properly, it would have been more liquid inside, but this is my fault. This is because I was filming and it took a lot of time until I set up the gear here, and the Nutella defrosted a bit on me. So I didn't want to spend the extra time it takes to freeze it back again. I wanted to get this video out to you guys. So if you're making this, you're not gonna be facing my problems. But trust me, this is definitely worth it. This is awesome. This tastes amazing. Now I don't have a real lava cake to compare it with. I'm just gonna have to settle with a memory of what the real lava cake tastes like. And I can also put the calories and macros for a similar size lava cake on screen right now and check out the comparison. Here are the calories for the real deal, and here are the calories for my anabolic low calorie version. The results speak for themselves. Calories, protein, fat, carbs, it's no question at all. This will most definitely satisfy your cravings for a real lava cake. You don't have to go buy it. You can make it at home, you can make it healthy, you can make it low calories and anabolic, so you can benefit from those gains, man, or lose some weight, of course. So I won't ramble about any longer. Make this recipe, leave me a comment in the comment section below, like this video, and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification icon so you get notified every time I put out a new recipe such as this one. Hit me up on Instagram if you make this, and always remember, you can do it. Everyone can. No exceptions.